all, congratulations for the winner. And can you
Thank you.
introduce yourself?
I'm Anupriya Acharya. I'm Chief Executive Officer for Publicis Group, India and South Asia.
So, ma'am, I want to ask you, as a professional, you are like have so many pressure on your shoulders. So, how do you like manage the fitness or wellness into your daily routine?
Firstly, if you have so many things on your shoulders, you better have strong shoulders. So I do a lot of push-ups. But any case, jokes apart, I think one of the things that is required for not only running an organization but any form of leadership is energy, a lot of focus, and at the same time, strangely, also calmness, right? All of which a fit body really gives you. We have all always talked about connection between a fit body, fit mind, and fit spirit. That is truly something that I believe in. If I have to create sharp focus at work, some sort of calmness amongst all the turbulence which is happening in office, I think starting my day early with a good session on fitness, any form of fitness, bunked in right in the morning, is something that gives me a head start for that. And that's something that I have been doing for forever, actually.
Was there any turning point in your life when you realized the importance of fitness?
So I must say I've had a very active childhood. Like I have grown in Dehradun in between nature and with a lot of kids. I have had a very happy childhood with a lot of friends. And that point in time, fun was not structured like it has become today for children, unfortunately. So we used to have a very active childhood, and every day we were playing all kinds of sports. Even if it was just running around, catching each other, hopping on single foot, and so on and so forth. So we've had a very active childhood. But as a pressures of, as you get into adulting and pressures of work-life balance and running a family take center stage. Bit by bit, I forgot what it was to be constantly moving and sort of doing things in a fun way. But when I became a mom at 27, I happened to be in Australia with my husband for a few months, and I realized it was a sporting nation, and everybody was so fit over there, and it was a way of life. And they were all working; they were all in their 30s, 40s, and yet they used to collect for sport every evening. And that's when I realized that we are missing out on that. And immediately, for me, since time was always at a premium, given that I was a working mom and running a family and office, I got into running, which was easiest for me to do at that point in time.
How has your definition of success evolved afterward?
Oh, I must say that I became a empty nester as my son went into college at 45. And that's when I realized that suddenly I had even more time on my hands than what I had before. And so, all my life, my fitness was more running because it wasn't dependent on anybody else's schedule. I could just get up and do it for 20 minutes, 30, 40, whatever time I had. That's when I realized when my son went into college, I had all this time. I realized that I should now explore other things. And that's when I got into way more sort of interesting forms of training. So I got into strength training for mobility and flexibility. I do something known as the animal flow. I do a lot of skipping, jumping, and all forms of exercises, like whatever I fancy. It's really accelerated my journey. And something which you may not hear often. I also got into learning music in the evening, a few times a week, and that has really helped me with my calmness journey and breath control.
You are the one most dynamic leading as advertisement company. So, how do you create a balance between a creative energy and an organizational energy?
I think they are very linked. Energies across your personal life, across what you bring to office, and across what you bring to your friends and family are all very linked. You have to, stay focused. Whether you are on your friends, you need to focus on them and the conversation there. If you're in office, you need to focus on all the problems or all the challenges which the day is getting. And you cannot do that if you are not on top of your own energies. And I think just to ensure that every morning you get up and get going, creates movement in your life, and that movement then creates momentum. both for yourself, for your organization, and for life in general.
Can you give me one fitness, like for a younger professional, can you give one fitness mantra which you encountered at early of your age?
Well, I think sleep is very underestimated as a fitness mantra. And the good thing is that having grown up in small town, we've always known how to sleep early. And that's something that I have really maintained even through my adult life. No matter what I'm in, I tuck into bed. Most days in a week, I'm in bed latest by 10 o'clock.
One message you would like to give to our young professional, those who say that they don't have time for fitness. So, for them, what message would you like to give?
Keep movement alive in your life. So it is not necessarily about a gym session. It is about, are you like, throughout the day moving adequately? So, for example, you can walk to places instead of just constantly sort of driving or sitting in one place. You can just stretch yourself 4 5 times in a day. So basically create movement, and you can, there are hacks for everything. The second thing I'd like to say is be mindful of what is it that you're putting inside your system. Youngsters spend a lot of time in terms of what are they going to wear, how they're going to look, and all that jazz. I think we should spend enough time in terms of also what we are putting inside our body and not be mindless about that. I don't think that staying fit needs a lot of time and a lot of attention. It's just a state of mind, and just being a bit disciplined on a few things and mindful of what you're doing, and that's about it. Because as a young person, your recovery is much faster, and your body is any case doesn't need very extensive sort of inputs, both in whether it is nutrition, whether it is sleep, whether it is, so just be mindful. And I would say that, especially in today's day and age, be mindful of the movement that you do through the day.
Likewise, I'm agreeing with your point. Be mindful with the momentum. And thank you so much. That's it.
Thank you
from
for
my
having
end. Thank you
me.
so much.
Thank you very much. And I want to congratulate Business World and ITC for bringing up this initiative. I'm very supportive of it, and I think it's a great initiative at the right time. Thank you.